Hi, my name is Aaron Linsdau. I'm a polar explorer and motivational speaker. It's travel day! Today I'm going to talk about what do you do when you have to bring a service animal or pet through the airport. It's very easy for you to go to the restroom, but for your pet or your service animal, not so much. So how do you deal with what happens when I have a service animal that I need to fly with or a pet I need to fly with? How do you take care of them in the airport? Do you take care of a service animal or pet in the airport? Well, not really too tough. You either have them walking beside you or you have them in some sort of carrying kennel. And that all sounds great, but as you're going through the airport and you have a soda or you drink your favorite cola or have a coffee or tea or maybe an adult sparkling beverage, what's the next thing you're probably going to have to do? Yeah, that's right. I need to go to the bathroom now! Okay, that's all great. So you go to the bathroom, and there you are, and you do your business, and then you're out. And then you're marching around the airport for 1, 2, 3 hours. Maybe you have an hour, 5-hour flight. What about Fido? What about Fluffy? Ooh, right? I mean, eventually those poor animals are going to need to relieve themselves and take care of business. But as you can see in this airport, I'm in Sacramento Airport right now. Do you see any place where Fido can take care of his or her business, or Fluffy, or your gerbil, or whatever? Not exactly, no. And in fact, as you can see behind me, neither is a place for you. However, I'm going to walk over here and, we're going to listen to the airport announcement. But, and you can see here, there's the, let's see, where is it? The men's restroom. And then the ladies' restroom is somewhere right over there. Okay, so yeah, that's all great. No problem. Now, I'm not going to leave my bags here because somebody might think something bad's going to happen. But you'll see this sign here, like, all places on the planet, restrooms. But what about Fido? Now, there are actually a thing called pet relief locations in airports all across America. Now, not every airport has these facilities, but some do, and this is a major consideration. Now, for those of you who want to just fly with your pet, or you need I think it's called an emotional service animal, or I can't remember what the phrase is or whatever is used. Just consider that, I mean, if you have a legal ADA compliant dog that's a service animal that helps you, whether you're vision impaired or you have some other sort of challenge, then of course, that they're very well trained. But always please consider that if you've got a emotional support animal, they may not be fully trained and or capable of handling a very busy airport. I know I've heard of very unfortunate incidents with animals. So just remember that even though you bring your animal for your emotional support, just remember that your animal may not really like the situation or circumstance, so it may be emotionally supportive for you, but it might not be so emotionally supportive for your animal. So, what we have here are the, what is it called? Service Animal Pet Relief Area. Check this out. Now, fortunately, I have looked and seen there, right there, is a vacancy because, well, just like walking in somebody using the restroom is really awkward. It would be really awkward if I just walked in there and somebody's golden retriever is doing their business. Ugh. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take you in here and show you what this place is like. Now, I've got to walk a little awkward because I can't leave my baggage just hanging around here. But as you walk in, you'll immediately say, hey, check it out. There's a mirror, there's me. It's like one of those little selfie things. So let me turn around so I have better lighting. There we go. So what I'm going to do is, I can't flip this around, so I'm going to have to kind of just show you around, but this pet service animal is actually pretty trick.
Attention, please.
So it's going to say, attention, please. Yes. Yes, you can take that. So immediately when you come in, you can actually lock the door, and we'll lock the door real quick. Or no, maybe we won't, because if somebody's pet needs to go, I don't want to lock the door. When you come in here, I'm just going to point this around, but check this out. They actually have a little grass area for the pet or your service animal or whatever to do their business. And It's got this little push to rinse turf thing, so let's actually try that. So check that out. Now, of course, it does smell a little funky, and it looks like they have some sort of antimicrobial stuff or whatever on there. Pretty nice, not too bad. And for the number 2 duty, I actually have the mutt mitt, which is basically a trash bag to hold it there. I'm not exactly sure. Oh, these are ladies' feminine products, so ladies, if you need to ditch in and you can't find a feminine hygiene product, apparently they have them in here. No commentary on that. They've got some lining here, so if you need to see yourself or need to see a mirror of Fido doing their duty, kind of strange. But also, you can see like the ubiquitous sharps, or if you need to do some insulin injection or whatever you do with hypodermic needles, and the classic, sink, bathroom, and then toilet. So while Fido is doing their thing, you can do your thing, and you can do it all together. And then, fortunately, you can lock the door there. Not too shabby. So, yeah, this grass, I'm obviously not going to touch this grass. Oh, right. But it sprays for a few minutes, and it's there. I don't know if you need a power outlet to blow dry your service animal, but there is an option. I mean, it's got a nice little scent thing here, so it doesn't get too stinky in here. Right. So there you go. The multiple airports have this pet service station relief area, and each one's a little bit different. Service animal relief, I've seen them in Chicago, San Francisco, I think, Sacramento. Yeah, try and get out of here where it's not so darn echoey. And just to give you an idea that you do have an option as a traveler to take care of your animal much more humanely, and however that is. I mean, especially people with service animals. I mean, that animal is literally super important for them. I know people who have, tremor issues, or if you have seizures, your special seizure dog can actually warn you of that, so you can get into a safe place and chair, or however that works. I'm not exactly sure, but I have known people that have seizure warning dogs, or if you're vision impaired and blind, you have a little bit of challenge there. So, I mean, that's definitely a thing. So these service animal areas are actually really nice. I don't know if it's part of the ADA compliance thing or whatever that might be, but, that's part of the experience. Now, I'm going to walk over here because these kids are like, oh, dude, that guy's got a YouTube channel. How crazy is that? Like, yeah, of course. Everybody's got a YouTube channel. So I just want to show you. Ooh, it's kind of dark over here. Sorry. All right. It's kind of dark over here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've got my good boring white background. Let me brighten it up just a little bit for you there. Cool. And we'll have the mobile passport thing. I'll do another video on that. But the whole idea of the service animal thing, I've noticed it in the last couple of years that started to show up at various airports, and for people who need that service, it's actually pretty slick, because let's say your dog needs to go to the bathroom and you're in this big area and it's super busy. It's like, how are you gonna do that? I mean, you're gonna have to go out through security. Actually, maybe I could walk through security here just to show. No, I won't do that. I don't want to do that again, because my flight leaves in or starts boarding in 15 minutes. But the challenge is that you have to make sure you plan to bring your service animal or pet through security, and they're going to have to go through the security check and everything, and then they're going to be kind of trapped inside this area with you. And it's kind of like the ultimate hamster habit trail. I mean, obviously there's food and such, but not exactly a lot of places to take care of your pet. So that's one thing to consider if you've never traveled before, but you need to take your service animal or your pet through the airport. Just make sure to plan, like, oh, is there a pet relief area? Is there not? I'll put a link below for the locations and airports that I know of, that I found a link where the listing of airports for pet relief places are, just for your convenience. So that'll definitely help you out. And it's something to definitely consider. But please, again, remember that, and I've seen people with emotional support dogs and occasionally a cat, no gerbils, that your pet may be like mega stressed out about an airport. Now, Sacramento is really, at the moment, pretty boring, nothing going on, but I just flew out of San Diego. Oh, Terminal 1 meant a madhouse. So just remember that your pet may be super stressed out. I'm not making a judgment. I'm not saying, hey, this is a bad thing. Just please consider that you bring an emotional support animal for yourself. It may not actually be all that enjoyable for the animal that you bring. For actual ADA, American Disabilities Act, compliant dogs for vision issues or whatever, the dogs are trained and highly professional. I mean, I've always been blown away when I see them in an airport. So just something to think about when you're traveling around the world in your state, or across the United States, or wherever you might be. My name is Aaron Linsdau. I am a polar explorer and motivational speaker and professional traveler, bringing you ideas and thoughts and how to help you travel efficiently, more joyfully, and then have a lot more fun with the experience. Please like and comment on my video. If you hit the little arrow in the bottom right of the video, click that. It'll expand the comments. You can check out the links that I have below for pet service-friendly airports, and also links to books that I have. Please hit the subscribe button and hit the little alarm bell to get notifications when I put up a new video, which my schedule is typically Monday through Friday, about 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I try and deliver these videos for you. And then if you want to comment on the video, just scroll to the bottom and add a comment and let me know how I'm doing for you. Also, please support my channel on Venmo, PayPal, and Patreon. Thank you very much for watching.